Colin said that Garrett Oakley is kind of guy that really flashed this spring. What have you kind of seen from him that he can help you guys in that respect?
Very similar in that regard on being a receiving threat. He's made a lot of development, physically changed a lot. Both him and Braden Lofton came in as young freshmen, kind of guys that are gain weight, underweight guys. Both have had a great off season. Braden's a little hung up right now with a hamstring injury that's kind of prevented his practice reps, but I would say similar deal, athletic ability and then willingness to learn, and it's a good group. It's a lot of guys that work well together. They help each other. They train hard. They practice hard. So those kind of things have flashed.
Is Will Swanson kind of the ideal replacement for Sammy Wheeler at this point?
Yeah, I think Will maybe brings some different things to the table, but Will had a great development last year. You just had a very experienced guy with Sammy as a 6-year player that it's hard to get them all on the field. And the same thing I told Wyatt, but Will has come along really well. He's practicing hard. He's made a lot of gains, and I think we've got a good group that's ready to go play next year.
Going into your second year in this specific position, how do you feel like you've kind of progressed as a coach?
Yeah, I think, I told Wyatt, first year on a job as a coach, you learn a whole lot, especially when you change positions like this and you're in a different place. You learn a lot about yourself, about what you're teaching and whether or not it works, or there are things that, hey, I wouldn't do that again, or there are things that, I know I believe in this and that works and I'm going to do it again. Learned a lot just getting to know the guys' personalities, understanding what Colin's vision is as an offense and what we're trying to accomplish. I benefited tremendously from getting to sit next to him during a game and seeing how he operates and what he's going to. Just little things like, hey, I highlight this in that color, and watching that week after week after week. Well, that helps me in knowing how do I want to go execute his vision for what we're doing as an offense, and how does that apply to my position. So, I'd say it feels a little more, wouldn't say routine, but you're more comfortable in the position, and you know what you're trying to do a little bit better. So,
go over your depth. I'm sorry I missed that, but who's standing out, stepping forward at tight end for you?
Right now it's kind of a weird picture because Ben's not practicing, Christian Moore's not practicing because of postseason surgeries. Braden Lofton's not going right now because of a hamstring. Hopefully get him back here in the next week for some spring ball practice. So the three that are really taking the lion's share, Will Swanson, Garrett Oakley, and Andrew Sonner. And they're all doing different things well. Everybody's got something they got to work on, though. I think we have a good group. And I think that we're going to be able to put a competitive product on the field as an entire offense, and we'll put the pieces in, best players play.
How much better can Ben Sinnott get?
I think he can get a lot better. I think, obviously, when opportunities present themselves from passing game, as we talked about, or targeting him and stuff like that, he's going to be able to do those things well. We can always improve little details in the run game and blocking, and I'm always going to say that. And so I think he can become better because he played well last year. There are things he can do better.